Welcome in, everyone. I hope everyone is having a fantastic day. Hello, Kay. Hello, Flory. And congratulations on getting first and then stealing your own first from your other account. And then, Kay, congratulations on stealing first from both Florys, I guess. Hello, Kay. I'm at work, but try and pop in and out. No worries, Kay. If you're at work, feel free to do what work stuff you gotta do. You know how it is. It's all good. It's all good. Goldie, I blame Skull. What do you mean you blame me? You blame me for what? I just started. I'm saying hello right now. What did I do? But let's get music going so that we don't have anything. There we go. And right off the bat, wait, why isn't it getting picked up? Okay, hold on. Okay, hold on. Okay, I think I got it fixed. You guys should be able to hear the music now. I gotta turn it down slightly for both of us. And that should be working better now. I'm sad. I'm slightly drunk. Newcastle just. Oh, that sucks, Goldie. I'm sorry your team lost. Captain, hello. How you doing today? Aston Villa. Ooh. Hey, Nate. How you doing? Welcome in. Welcome in. Night Sweats. Hell yeah. Start off with a banger. And in all honesty, I actually have our stream playlist on shuffle today. At least it should be on shuffle. Whatever. It should be on shuffle. But anyway, yeah, today we are continuing our little horror game here. So last time we got the whole, well, most of the bottom, I would say, finished up. So we're probably going to focus on finishing this upper part and the subway map today. That's my goal. Now, this might be a bit of a smaller stream. My goal was to end around 6 p.m., which is 2 hours away. And I did, unfortunately, get started a little bit later than I wanted to today. But we'll play it by ear, because I also don't necessarily have anything I want to do after. I just, there's just some other stuff I needed to get done, so we'll play it by ear. Looks like all that goes over. Okay, cool. Yeah, so we're gonna be able to just jump right back into this, I bet. We're gonna need... We'll finish up down at the bottom here. Let's also turn this, make it a 90, since it's gonna need to be 180'd. Or some Elder stuff before stream tonight. I'll be lurking. No worries, Nate. No worries at all. I hope you have a great time with Elden. Are you guys gonna try and beat it? I know that was conversationally considered yesterday, but I know it wasn't necessarily like decided on or anything. Can I just beat Can't it just be tomorrow? I want to smoke my weed. Yes, actually, that is a good point to bring up. So, the reason I am live doing this today instead of tomorrow, which is my usual game development time as of last week, is because tomorrow is 420, the weed day. Therefore, Schedule 1 is going to happen tomorrow with Kairu. Oh. Almost it. Yeah, Kairu is his D&D character. Wow. I can't believe wow. Anyway, with Kyle and who else were we playing with? Wait. Coochie. That's who we're playing with. Coochie and Kyle. We will continue our Schedule 1 adventure tomorrow for 420. Yeah, Coochie. Hey, Aaron, welcome in. Hydrate, you absolutely got it. Thank you. Plan is to finish the last boss. It will be tough. No, I do not doubt that. Best of luck to you two. I seriously hope you guys can get this done, because that would be so cool. However you fucking spell it, yeah. All right, let's get this ore. Just popped in to say keep hydrated. Absolutely, thank you, Aaron. Hope you have a great day and good luck with whatever you got to do today. Fuck, I need sleep. I'm sad. That is fair, Goldie. Feel free to get some sleep if you need some. I know it's especially late for you guys. That should be pretty decent, actually. Perfect. Let's see, it was the SM wall. Okay. Let's get back over here. There we go. Get the wall in there. So I'll make sure there's no gaps in the mesh. Doesn't look like it. Okay, perfect. So I'll be able to build off that. I have stuff to work on, so I'll see you next stream. No worries at all. Focus on what you gotta do, Aaron. Have a great day, and thank you for popping in. It means the world. Fuck sleep, I'm having a midnight joint. Aston Villa shit, and it was 3-1, 44-1, 4-1. Damn, that's a lot of scores. No worries. I'm doing great, Captain. I'm doing fantastic. Just enjoying my Saturday. It's day 2 of being off. So it's quite nice. Day 2 out of 5, mind you. Because I took a bunch of days off work so I could just relax this weekend. It's going to be sick. I'm also going to get a bunch of streams done through it. For you, you prick. Hey. Actually, I don't need that. It's SM Wall 2. Dead men lay their bones. Alright, so we got that up. I did put another layer, didn't I? Oh, no, I didn't. Then it's roofing. Oh, right. I'm gonna need to redo my roofing. Okay, we'll work on that. We'll work on that. I was using the playlist for Rocket League earlier. Bangers. Let's fucking go. I booked another gig today. Let's fucking go. That's sick. I hope that works out. And you're in a full band, right? Or are you just the... Is it like a solo? My wallet isn't happy, but I am. That's valid. Do you have to pay like a cover for the event? Go, can I request a song? Of course. Requests are always open during game dev streams. So go ahead and put whatever you want in the queue. Also, anyone in chat has song requests, go ahead and put it in as well. Ah, see, I fucked that. Should be okay. I didn't stage setup. I'm painting this one because I'll get decent money for... Ah, fair, fair. That is completely fair. All that songs that are requested. I'm gonna be ill tomorrow. That is fair, Goldie. That is fair. Make sure you take care of yourself. Get lots of rest tonight. Like, don't overdo it. That should be about right. Oh, whoa, hold on. Whoa, 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 whoa. I need to get finer tuning. Hold up. Let me zoom in a lot. Whoa, look at that. There's a mesh bleed. Thank God I caught that. That is annoying to fix. When it's already, like, post-dev stuff. That'll do it, though. Mm. Will you meet me by the sea? Yeah, I was actually debating earlier today if I wanted to do the stream playlist or if I wanted to try putting in like Epic or something like that and just like play the entire playlist for it. I was debating, but I just decided because today might be a shorter stream, it would just be the normal stream playlist. Must be the second biggest band I've set up for, which is ooh, that is so cool. SM ceiling. All right, let us. And I've already done the floor, haven't I? Yes, I have. Okay. The fact that I've already done the floor up here changes things a little bit. Okay. Let's build it off the train platform. Sorry, off the stairs. Yep. Oh, I see. These don't directly clip on, do they? Haha, that's inconvenient. Sorry. If I get far behind on chat today, I do apologize. When I'm doing game dev stuff, it's hard for me to focus on both. But yes, I will do my very best. Heather on the Hill, yeah, it's a great song. I'll love it. It's Alexandria Palace, which I know the backstage already. Ooh, that's good. That'll make it a lot easier for you, won't it? Because if you already know the layout, you won't have to like memorize it or prepare stuff like that. That's gonna be great for you. It's Chrome from Dr. Stone. I can do that video on autopilot. That's fantastic. Let's go. Fuck it. I'll build it off of this. And these are the smaller ones. Okay, we'll see how we can do this. Damn. And these ones aren't smaller, they're just shorter. Damn, okay, okay. 2 makes it. Means basically this means that everything's not perfectly symmetrical. It's a little annoying. It's not the end of the world though. Actually, does the short one fit better? Nope. Okay. All right. Well, in that case, let's bring this back. And there's a ceiling band, so I can only imagine what kind of stuff they're gonna need to set up. Oh, like a comedy band? That's actually so sick. I love that. All right. Ooh, I can probably fit these up to better line up, I bet. Now it matches the top. The bottom still touches. That's better. Yeah, we'll line up these pillars so that they hit the connection points. It's got more of a dip. We can match it better. They're a metal band with silly videos called Electric Callboy. Ooh, that's cool. I know Nate especially is actually into metal music. How's Family Easter? It was alright. It was alright. That's awesome. I wasn't even sure if you were still lurking, Nate. I just figured I'd let you know about it later. All right, we'll delete these extra assets because they're just going to take up resources without covering anything. Just like you. And if that's the case... Aha! It's covered. We can delete that as well. Okay. So if I want to... That doesn't look awful. It actually blends quite well. Like, you can clearly see the different textures because they don't line up perfectly. But since the player will be down here... Okay, maybe not that far down. I looped it. Since the player will be like this, it's unlikely they'll notice any seams. And all these, like, glowings we'll get rid of because we're going to be turning off the skybox. That should be okay. Let's fucking go. Oh. I'm here just playing music, got music on, so my... Yeah, no, that's totally fair. No worries at all. It's good. Thank you, thank you. Eventually, we're going to need to figure out which direction we want the player to go. Because they're going to be entering from this side. Going down these stairs. Oh, I'm going to also need to put railings over here. But anyway. They can also go back up if they want. I'm also planning to have a small section. I'll show you what I'm hoping to do, actually. Because I haven't shown you guys this yet. Because I came up with it a little bit after our stream last week. There we go. Just build a small platform. These aren't separate items, are they? Yeah, this is one item. Shit. I was hoping it was a prefab. Okay. That's okay. Means I can't use these tracks, though. So let's head over to our assets. Let's see. Does this have a good track prefab we can use? Basically, my goal here is I want to put a bit track here and put a derailed car on it. Or like an old car that we can use for story. A bit of exposition. Cargo vroom, exactly. It appears this has the same issue where the track is built in. I mean, on one hand, it makes sense, but it's an inconvenient. Okay, let's check the other one. Sewer won't have it. Phone, padlock, sound bites. Shit, okay. Well, I can't exactly do it right now. Okay, I didn't expect... There we go. Ideally, I'm going to replace this later. And we're going to put, like, a car on it that we can give exposition. And this car will be, like, some sort of news story attached to it. Like, someone was murdered by the car or something. That's the idea. And it'll be like a little like side museum piece of the train station. It'll just give it a little bit more atmosphere. I don't want to take over the song. Add songs. Go for it. Try and like, if you want to set yourself a limit, do like 1 or 2 an hour or something. But how did Stream Moments piss you off? I love fireflies. I'm not even gonna lie. Okay. Oh, whoops. Okay, maybe we can get away with the small one. Oh, fucking damn near. I wonder if I can stretch it. Fuck it. We're stretching it. There we go. I was trying to add a command to my channel. You may be involved. Oh, is it a squishy command? It wouldn't be nice. Oh. That's really funny. Were you trying to add a squishy command? I'm curious. Speaking of people I'm mod for, fuck, I was meant to get VRC Worlds for Pixie. Fuck. Wait, what? You're supposed to what? Too far. Shit. Okay, so it lines up with the base. Shit. Okay. Why is it down there? What the what? You missed concert for. Oh, gotcha. Sorry. Possible meet and greet for Pixie. Ooh, she wanted some Fantasy Worlds or RPG. Ooh, that'd be sick. I mean, I'm always happy about the I prospects of another Pixie meet and greet. That sounds fun. How else? Wait, what? But the command I was adding was about people I'm mod for. I want VRC meet and greet will be streamed. How else will I use my? Oh my god, that's hilarious. All right, there we go. Oh, hey, it wasn't my last time though. I just wanted to be fucking Pretty Princess in VRC. Hey, no judgments. It's just funny as fuck, that's all. Ba-da-da-da-da. Okay, we have a bit of a colliding texture. I mean, it's nothing bad, so I don't think we need to worry about it. But it's a little annoying. We might fix that later. Pretty princess that plays chess. Okay. All right, so let's come over here. We've almost got the roof done here. Looks like we are going to do a bit more stretching. Wait, shit, that looks damn close. Damn close, but not exact. That is, okay. Oh, wait, shit. There we go. There's no rotation applied. Ah, I see. Says not irreversible. Okay. So now I'm going to need to bring this back in. Chess at midnight sounds fun right now. What the fuck? I'm glad I caught that mistake now. That is the kind of thing that could have fucked me over trying to connect everything later. And oh, that would have annoyed the shit out of me. Speaking of chess, you owe me 2 matches. I owe you 1 match, motherfucker. Don't gaslight me. I'll make it 0. Actually, you said I would give you 2 last stream, and I said I never agreed to that. Oh, yeah, instead, yeah, I said instead of Beat Saber. 2 chests were instead of Beat Saber, and you were like, no, 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 that's not fair. And I was like, okay, fair enough. Then one chest. Yeah, instead of, not as well as. Because I still can't get Beat Saber working. In fact, if you look, Beat Saber has been disabled. That is no longer plausible redeem on this channel until I can get it working. I do still owe you 1 match, yes. And I do not mind. It will be fun when we do eventually do it. That 1 match I do in fact owe you, validly. Sitting next to you. Sitting next to you. All my friends are heathens, take it slow. Maybe I'll start at this end, actually. That could actually work. Okay, we now have a fully built roof. One that actually lines up with everything. Not gonna lie, that took a lot longer than I actually expected it would, but it's all good. Let's get an asset in here though. Oh, right, my bad. Um, my assets. Did I? Oh, I don't think I ever bought this asset because it was one I was gonna use later. That makes sense. Okay, well, in that case, we can work on something else. We'll probably need to put our railings up over here, I think. I think I put it on the first step. Yep. I think that about matches the amount of wiggle room. Yep. Maybe slightly more. Speaking of stream elements earlier, it pissed me off more recently. I had to help make a command with a randomizer, a percentager command. Yo, yeah, nah, that difficult. That ain't easy. Didn't we already listen to this? Wait, that was a link? Oh, that's funny. Have we not listened to Sweater Weather? No? Alright. Well, whatever. I'll leave it. Nope. If it's random, then no. It is random, but alright. What the fuck is user has found random pick example. That actually makes perfect sense to me. $sign means that this is not text. So user is a word class. So you're saying typer or writer has found, and then $sign. So this is not text. So random dot pick, that's going to be your code. So mathf.random is equal to example 1, example 2. Actually, yeah, no, that's pretty simple. Just wait until we get into programming, Goldie. We're not there yet, but I was hoping to do a little bit this stream, but I don't think it's going to happen. Yeah, it's roughly the same. All right. So now both sides have railings. We should find something for the middle platform, though. Okay, let's move it up a bit. Maybe like there. Second. Perfect. So now we got a little bit of signage up as well. Fucking coding nerd, fuck you. Don't make me watch it. I'll cry and watch my emote artist. Hello. Did it has 30-minute streams? It's nice. And no drop frames, so doable. Oh, let's fucking go, Kyle. Let us fucking go. All right. So let's work up here. Skull, can you buy me a second webcam from an arm? No, but like you can. It's $20. Get a cheap webcam. Hello, Goldie. Come to say hello. Let's go. No. Oh, I got that monies for that. I'm buying myself stuff right now. Okay, cool. So now I got a bit of a wall here. Just get a stairs asset, so because we don't want anywhere up, you know. Perfect. So now we got the stairs going to the abyss, and this is basically our, welcome in area, our entrance. Let's probably add one more to kind of give it that grand entrance feel. Perfect. Let's assume they'll be able to see most of the way to the top and spread this out a little bit more. Skull, my aim is so mid, really. I mean, I can't say I'm too surprised, given the fact you've barely played for the past, like, couple years. Well, I guess not years, but months. But, I mean, like, it's been a hot minute. Was it? I thought you were still recovering from like all your injuries from the motorcycle crash. I thought like you were still getting back into your peak, like retraining yourself when you were moved. For the past few months, did nothing but aim shooting. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. Let's get rid of some of these extra assets here super quick. Okay, let's build up the rest of these walls. Should we make this? Yeah, actually, we're also gonna make this a little bit bigger. All right. There we go. I was wondering why it wouldn't connect. It's because it was inside the wall. Okay, let's move this one more over, and then we can start building up the walls a bit. This will give us a little bit of walking around space. Not that we're really going to need it, considering everything is going to take place after the player comes down here, but it'll just make it a little bit more open. Ooh, put it midway through the third? Midway through the fourth, I think. Actually, I think I like this a little bit more. If that's the case, I did just add an extra line. Fuck. Oh, shit. Alright. Now that I had better if I had broken causes each break. Yeah, fair. It's just looking nice. Oh, thank you, dude. Oh, thank you for it. I appreciate that. Let's get Luckily, we don't need to do too much with this to make it like a spooky atmosphere or anything, since really all the horror comes in after this section. All right, good. And then we'll duplicate it, bring it back again, and swap it to -90. There. How did that end up shorter on one side? Would there be main NPCs? No, because those would require assets and animation that would cost a fuck ton. So purely because of budget restraints, no. Yeah. If I could have, I would have loved to. But it would not have been feasible. Plus, if I did have bystanders, I would have to come up with a reason they wouldn't like try to stop the player from jumping down onto the train line. So it just makes sense that there wouldn't be in this case. Now, I am hoping to get the subway done today. That does not include all of like the details like benches and stuff like that. That is just like the main building itself, which I think is actually going to happen, which is kind of awesome. All right. New York subway, no one gives a fuck. That is very fair. Oh shit. All right. That gives walls to this like upper area. Steal the first. Rockface, congratulations. You're now in first place. That didn't go as planned. Man. Flory steals the first back. I think I got it. Let's go. Holy shit. Let's go. Fix up these seams a little bit. Okay, apparently that's about as good as this seam is going to get for some reason. Let's go. Okay, never mind. I got them. All right. That was fucking awesome. I passed the fuck out. Oh, that's fair. How's the building going? Pretty good. So the bottom area down here is now done. Well, I'll say the main structure of the building is now done. Got the roof fully up. Got a little bit of signs. Over here we even got some like ticket machines that I thought looked kind of like ATMs. It's like you played Minecraft before. What? Oh, because creative mode, I guess. Summer Sky, welcome in. Wait, did that bonk not work? It did? Okay, I just didn't hear the audio then. Fair enough. Oh yeah, and then up here, I've also been working on some walls and like just getting like the main area worked on a bit. Yeah, there we go. But yeah, hello Sky, hello Rockface, welcome into both of you. I hope you're both having a fantastic Saturday? Yeah, today's Saturday. I'm not gonna lie, I've done that a lot today. Let's move this over there. And let's get some turnstiles in. What are we making? We are making a horror game that Rockface actually came up to the story for. Nah, I don't think we'll need the fence, but I wanted to find a way to include it somehow. Wonder if we should animate this at all. We could. We'll corner that idea for now. Maybe the player walks into it, silent. Yeah. Well, the thing is, the player shouldn't be exiting through this. The player should be going down here and starting the game with an option to come back up to a certain point and then getting stopped again by gates. Because, like, ideally, like, they can look around up here super quick. And if they come over here, they can get, like, super secret lore on the train car we'll hide over here. Aside from that, the idea would be to keep the player down here on this platform until they eventually hop onto the track and get themselves in trouble. Probably around here. What is the game going to be about? Essentially, it'll be about a high school girl or similar who got tricked into coming here by a bunch of bullies, and they are going to have the player go to investigate a like abandoned section of the metro. The whole thing is that it's haunted, and they wanted like the player basically to get scared. The players would the bullies would also be tormenting the player throughout the entire game. And once they get into one of the other sections, the maintenance area, we'll have them encounter the actual entity and the other bullies as well, and get the horror mixed in there. But essentially, it's just a horror game based around a rail yard with a monster that will be constantly hunting, but not hunting the player. That's kind of like a very rough way to put what this game is about. I went into like a very deep breakdown into what this game is and the story behind it in the first stream. So if you want like a deeper breakdown, I recommend going to watch the VOD from that. Let's see. I'll grab all of these. Perfect. Okay, back. Welcome back, Kyle. Ronci or Ronky, let me know which way that is supposed to be pronounced. But welcome in. Thank you for the first time chat. How are you doing today? Let's see. Maybe I'll just like turn this. Ronci? Oh yeah, let's go. Doing quite well. I'm doing well. I'm doing well. Just working on a game. Let's see. I could probably, for the most part, copy all the fencing to put around the next one as well. But yeah, just working on a game here. Let's see. I think that's enough room for this to open. Not that it ever will open, but... Just give me one moment. Perfect. So this would be able to fully open, so this works. The game, so It's kind of difficult to explain shortly, but essentially it's going to be a horror game about a high school girl who gets tricked to go to a abandoned train yard. Um, and in this train yard, there's an entity that most people believe haunt and stalk the innocent, but in actuality is a creature or an entity of like justice, sort of. It torments the bullies. Of course, the player does not know that, so they are terrified, and there's a whole bunch of like psychological effects that are going to be implemented. But yeah, that's kind of like a rough draft, kind of. I swear, every time I get asked, my description of this game gets more and more succinct. All right, let's see. Perfect. Set that up there. Fence goes up to it. That's good. That's good. Yes, Rockface is actually the writer and author for the story of the game, whereas I'm just the developer. So Rockface can really answer these questions better and can like explain it better than I can. It will end up as it's going to be a game. You know what? You're not wrong. It's gonna end as it's a horror game about trains. Like the most inaccurate description, but like also kind of true. Ronzi, thank you so much for the follow, and thank you for becoming my 100 words are hard 100th follower. That is awesome. Yeah, URP, that's correct. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much for the follow. Goldie, thank you for the head pats. Wait, is that actually straight on the first try? I'll cry. Well, second try, I guess, but still. It actually looks like it is. Let's fucking go. No way. That looks pretty fucking straight to me. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm a little drunk, but take care. Oh, Goldie, are you heading out? Have a great evening if you are. Ooh, did they set this up beautifully? uh... All right. Well, if I want to if I want to animate this, I'm going to need to apply it to a child that I can animate from, which is okay, but that's the head. It should be fine. I was trying HDRP for a horror game a few months ago. Learning HDRP is so good. Yeah. That is completely fair. I'm hoping to mimic a lot of HDRP with my scripting and post-processing. But we'll see how it goes. I'm going to be combining like lighting, audio, and post-processing effects in order to get a more atmospheric horror. Like this game, a goal behind it is psychological and atmospheric horror. No like jump scares or anything like that. I want the player to come up with the horror themselves. Like, for example, one concept we have for the last mission is a fuel generator that you want to constantly fuel in order to keep the lights on. The more the lights are on, the less this entity comes around. However, this entity does not hurt the player, despite what the player will come to think, but from their own misunderstandings, the entity actually gets rid of the bullies, which means the more the lights are on, the more the bullies mess with the player. The more the lights are off, the faster and more smoother things go, but the scarier it is for the player because they think the entity is after them. So I want this whole game to be about psychological and atmospheric horror, with no real risk of danger to the player. Took references from Backrooms. Backrooms has a different vibe. Backrooms went with an isolation feel, and that's how they get their horror is they isolate you from everything. We are doing that, and we are going to like go with an isolation feel as well. But the Backrooms was also like super bright. Like it was sensory overload, where we are going to go with partially sensor overload, partially sensor deprivation. I'm gonna lurk so I don't get spoiled on the game more because I want to try this. Oh, Sky. This is going to be a many month long project. I am hoping for an October release at this time, but I also completely understand. Take care. What I'm working on right now, though, is basically like tutorial. Wait, what the fuck? Is my camera tilted? Thanks all the best with the project. Had to work on my game. Also, no worries at all. Best of luck with your project. I hope it all goes well and smoothly. Let me get next. I want to get the main subway done, so let's get roofing in. So wait. All right, hold on. Let's save our project. Let's take a look at the example again. So I actually haven't taken a look at this at all today. I'm curious how in the example they did the roofing. Uh yeah, so they did roofing the same way above and below ground, which makes sense. It just means that I probably shouldn't keep an eye out for another asset. Okay, it looks to me like we'll be able to see the player no problem from down here. Yeah, global, yeah. Yeah, my camera is turned, like, rotated. How the fuck does that even happen? All right. Okay. Well, it's not tilted on like the player, so I mean, if it was, I could just tilt the player. That's weird though. I'll fix that off stream though. That shouldn't be a major issue. I think it's a good height. Wait, Flory, did you just go give bits while she's offline? What the fuck, Flory? You're a legend for that. All right, and I can. That actually means I don't need these extra two. I wanted the emote. That is so fair. You also have one over Goldie now, because I don't think even Goldie has Goldie's emote. All right, let's, instead of modifying the other one, we're gonna shrink this. Nope, I'm not. Oh, Floria's the first person. Mochi's close, and I'm 60%. Wait, hold up. What? Flori. I'm like, what was that? Oh my god. All right, let me see if I have this thing. Um, I have it now. Hydrate? You got it, Aaron. Thank you so much for the redeem. I have 500 bits over from the gold emo pack. That's hilarious. Oh my gosh. Oh my god, that was a bit redeem too. Thank you so much for using the bits. I have sound redeems that are bit and sound redeems that are channel points. Honestly, I have a hard time remembering which are which sometimes. High above me, she's so lovely. No worries, no worries. Oh my god, you gigantified emote. Thank you for the bits. Thank you for the 30 bits. I gotta pull OBS back up. That's why, exactly. It sucks that I can't gigantify for free in my own chat. And now... Wait, do I have to refresh my chat because I just bought it? Wait, is that how that works? Wait, what the heck? Why don't I have it? Okay, well, I'm gonna have to check that after stream. I'm not gonna worry about it right now. I want to get this roof done no matter what today, so let me work on this. That anything should happen. Let's fucking go. Okay. Wait, what? Wait, it did fail. What the fuck? That's a thing? That explains a lot, actually. Hold up. Hold the fuck up. So if I come here and I say I want to use this emote, and it tells me I need to donate 320. I say cheer. It says 320, and I say send cheer. All right. I'm testing it. It works. Yeah, so I guess that some went wrong during the bit donation there. All right, whatever. It was just in my bit account anyway, so it wasn't a big deal. Okay, good. Absolutely. Tempted to just like DM him in Discord and tell him to get back in here just to do that. Okay. We now have an inside. All right, that cleans up our hierarchy. So what I'm doing here is I'm just adding a box collider so that the player can go like up to this but can't see past it kind of thing. Or it can't go past this. Boom. So any of this green box is now a collider. The player will not be able to go past it or like basically this is a wall, an invisible wall. How it looks from the player's perspective, we will need to find out once we get that enabled. In the meantime, let us duplicate the blocker. It's about the right size. And we'll get it on this entrance point over here. Alrighty. Do you also have bit emote skull? No. My emotes are all currently being made by the artist, so I don't have any of them at this moment. But I will eventually. That would be awesome, 100%. You should give the wall over the stairs a bit more depth. Which this wall? And what do you mean by depth? Like what, like have it like build up here or something? For beetle emotes, it does make me happy. Things like Gigantify and blurbs count towards it. Yeah, facts. That's 100% a fact. Oh, thank you for the stretch. And the hydrate. Thank you for the care package. Daddy, daddy, do. I love this song. Because it's 1 pixel thick. I mean, you're not wrong, but again, the player shouldn't be going up to it, right? Like, ideally, the player wants to go down here to start the game. So, like, there's very little reason the player would be on this side of it to see it. It should be like that, but... Let's see. Hmm. I can do something like that. Exactly. Okay, perfect. Yeah, I can totally do this. It's 1 tile thick, so it doesn't like really add much, but I can totally do that. And then what I'll do is I'll copy this. I'll duplicate it, I guess. Yoink. There you go. There you go. Perfect. Now it looks like a wall, not like a sheet. Valid. That is fair. Damn, 2 anime songs in a row? First Love is War and now Overlord? Okay. The small details. Yeah, no, 100%. The small details will matter. Okay. That does bring us to 6, and we have now finished the main structure of the subway. I gotta say, my plan actually worked out really well. Let's see. We can probably look at adding a few more models, though. Oh, fuck yeah. Hold up. Perfect. Perfect. Another hydrate. Absolutely, Aaron. Thank you so much. Flory, thank you so much for the lurk. I hope you have a great time lurking. Looks awesome so far, but I got some eeps. Good night, everyone. Have a wonderful rest of the stream. Thank you so much, Flory. You won't be missing too much, to be honest. We're probably gonna wrap up soonish. Because we got like everything I wanted to get done today completed. And I am also planning another game dev stream soon. So yeah, that's gonna be a lot of fun. Like as soon as in before next weekend, I mean, because we always have our weekly. But I might do a second one. Maybe we'll do the character controller. Anyway, that sets up the railings. Get some ticket boxes up. Idea has struck me. I want to try putting a ticket machine in front of all of these. Just to give it a little bit more atmosphere. Not all the way around, just on this side. And I think it makes sense to put a bunch of them, since this is a subway station. I actually got this idea from Star Citizen. They have this same kind of layout for their starports. Perfect. Oh, that's a subframe. You know what? I actually like the skybox it comes with. I mean, we're not going to use it because we don't need to, but like, I actually really like this. Now, if we have that skybox applied, oh wow, that does not light up enough at all. Interesting. Yeah. So even if I play with these, because they're just point lights, it won't matter. That's the sad part. So we'll probably need to have an area light as well for this part of the map. In the meantime, we'll keep the default skybox so that we can have some light. The train. Ooh. Will go on these tracks, like a one car thing. Once we get that asset, because that is one that I have not bought yet, as we learned earlier today. Perfect. And at first I was against this, but now I actually like it. It's like a already made barrier that I don't need to worry about, which works really well for me. The only question I have now is how we're going to fill this and what we'll fill it with. I mean, we don't need to do too much because the player won't be here, but we should do a bit. Let's see. Yeah, we'll probably spread those around. Perfect. Makes sense to have a camera here. Perfect. We'll probably line these lights around as well. Pillar, pillar, pillar. We'll probably put these all over, honestly. Perfect. Cool. Yeah. All right. So we can use these assets to really kind of fluff out the area. I might do a bit of fluffing off stream. We had talked about never doing anything off stream and doing everything on. But something like just putting assets down randomly, stuff like that, I don't think will make a difference. So I'm thinking I can do that off stream. Let's see. 1, 2, 1. Ooh. Cool. That'll work. Okay. Maybe not. I guess it also brought, yep. Where the fuck is the middle? There it is. Yeah, no matter what, there will always be at least one. That sucks. Okay. That's okay. So yeah, I will do some fluffing with the assets and try and make this place a bit more lived in, I guess. I don't know what the right word would be. But I'll try and make it look better between now and the next game dev stream. Unless the next game dev stream is, like I said, next couple of days. You've great music choices. Thank you. Perfect. So yeah, we can really use this to... Alright, we'll grab these. And one more right here. Nope, we need another. Okay. Okay, then we'll just move it this way a bit. This way it goes through the wall on either end. Okay, beautiful. I should probably get the tunnels in. Wait a minute, that's not the proper. Oh, it is the right one. Oh, okay. Well, shit. I forgot that. Okay, let's move this over. Oh shit. Okay, too far, too far. Okay. Now we got some tunnels going out on either end of our platform on both tracks. Eventually, we'll pick a side and a direction for the player to walk down. Here's our player. We'll put all of this in the map. We'll put these two as well. Okay, we'll leave them. Whatever. Okay, perfect. Perfect. So now all the pillars are a bit more evened out to fit the actual map. Perfect. Okay, so originally the plan for the game was to have the player enter the turnstile, and that's how they would essentially like start the entire thing. I could still have that. Have the cameras, this explains a lot of, why I don't need to fluff up here too much. The player never comes up here, but the shadow figure does show up on this end. So the player might come up here to investigate, in which case they see the train car through the gate. They see the entrances and exits. They see all this, like, little stuff. I'll put up lights and ACs and stuff. They'll see the train car. They'll see the personnel only sign. And then they can just come back down. Okay, I would think this is good. So I'm going to call the stream here. We've gotten quite a bit done. I'm going to even say that, like, we got most of the subway done. I'll try and do, like I said, a little bit of fluff off streams, get some more assets put down. Maybe, might not. We'll play it by ear. And yeah, this will be the player will be. Save the work. Perfect. All right, well, let's get the music on hold here. Perfect, perfect. And I want to thank everyone for hanging out today. Let me also take a look and see who is live that we might want to go say hello to. Let me see. Let me see. If anyone has anyone they would like to recommend, feel free to put it in chat. If not, I have backup. But in the meantime, while I get all this taken care of, I want to thank everyone for hanging out today. Sorry if these videos or VODs or streams are a bit more quieter than my usual ones. I tend to mostly put on the stream and then kind of focus on what I get done. And done, like, getting stuff done, I should say. I try and keep up with chat as well, which also isn't the best because then I don't get as much done, but it is what it is. One more for the road. Let's freaking go. Thank you so much, Aaron. Thank you so much. Let's see. Yeah, we're gonna send you guys over to Cider the Fox. Looks like she's doing an anniversary celebration. Ooh, a subathon too. So this looks like it'd be a lot of fun. Yeah. Let me get the raid started. So slash raid Cider the Fox VTuber. Okay, fantastic. Thank you all for hanging out today. If you're watching this as a VOD, sorry for also all the extra quiet moments. That was due to the fact that we have music live. Cider, she's cool. I had a collab with her. Oh, let's go. Let's go. That's probably why I'm following her. Not gonna lie, I mostly go for my follow list. But yeah, let me get the raid message in chat as well. Go ahead and use this so that she knows who's raiding over. We will attack them with raid love. Absolutely. Attack them with absolutely all the raid love. All right. Stream tomorrow is going to be schedule 1. I will also have a special 420 redeem stream after that Monday and Tuesday as well. I don't know what these are going to be yet. However, there is going to be streams both Monday and Tuesday. If either of these wind up being a solo day, then it will be a game dev. 90% likelihood. Thank you everyone for hanging out today. If you're watching this as a VOD, thank you so much for showing your support by watching this all the way through. If you're watching this over on YouTube, thank you for supporting my my game development adventure by watching this all the way to the end. It means the world to me. Consider coming to check this out live. We're going to be going probably till October. Thank you everyone else, and have a great evening.